Night rain slides down the old glass. Cold hands wrap round untouched coffee. Empty doorway in the cafe wall. Your ghost hand rests on this table. Time feels thin like worn pages tearing slow. I breathe your name, the silence answers back. I loved you quietly, like a secret. Fading light on your half-empty chair. Photograph shaking inside my tired chest. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I loved you quietly, like a secret. Your laugh once filled these quiet rooms. It tangled soft with my trembling breath. You chased stars, I clung to streets. Our vows fell thin as cracked glass. We tried to bridge worlds with fragile words. Each call ended in hope, then fading light. I loved you quietly, like a secret. Two soft worlds that never learned blending. Unreturned calls fell through night rain. I would have held you longer. I swear I loved you quietly, like a secret. Last night you touched my cheek goodbye. You heard me whisper, maybe we loved ideas. Your eyes agreed, but your mouth stayed still. Boy, love is a story that sometimes ends unfinished bows. I walked home through streets that knew us. Your steps dissolved, the dark kept them. Now I sit where we first began. Fading light paints dust on your chair. I waited, you did not come back. My fault lives here, soft but endless. I loved you quietly, like a secret. Not a lack of love, just wrong skies. Our hands slipped apart in slow motion. Too late for truth, too late for us. I breathe you out with each trembling breath. I loved you quietly, like a secret. Quiet room, I let you go. Night rain blurs the tire glass. Cold coffee breath my trembling hands. Your old chair holds its quiet shape. Fading light stains the empty booth. I trace the rim, our ghosts move slowly. If I had spoken, would you stay? We fit for a moment, like soft dawn against my tired sky. Your laugh filled these quiet rooms once. Now photographs shaking when I breathe. We fit for a moment. Street lamps hum above cracked stone. We shared fears in that thin glow. You chased roads I could not touch. I waited roots deep in shadow. Your unreturned calls still ring at night. If I had spoken, would you stay? We fit for a moment, like warm hands over my cold chest. You were sunrise, I was fading light. Two wrong hours on one small clock. We fit for a moment. Our love was glass, bright and brittle. Every smile a soft, shaking promise. Even moments have edges that bleed. I held too tight, you pulled from fear. Between your horizon and my still ground, my fault lives here in the silence. I see us framed in that last doorway. Your eyes say more than your mouth. Maybe we were never meant to fit, yet my heart still leans your way. We fit for a moment. Now night rain hides your leaving steps. Quiet rooms hold the words I buried. I would have held you longer through wreck time. Too late to mend our split sky. We fit for a moment. Home alone, carrying the wrong forever. Cold hands on a warm park bench, fading light through the bare trees. Your notes folded soft in my coat. My trembling breath clouds the air. I read your last lines in the night wind. Each word feels like a door I missed. We loved each other, but never in time. Night rain falls where our Sundays live. Photographs shaking inside my tired mind. I waited, you didn't come back home. We loved each other, but never in time. You chased bright skies across the sea. I stayed here in this quiet town. Unreturned calls filled the empty rooms. Your voice turned to a fog ghost. I hear your lost laugh in the night wind. Each echo from a doorway I missed. We loved each other, but never in time. Stars once blurred with the city glow. I reached for my phone, saw nothing, my fault. I let the silence grow. We loved each other, but never in time. I held back truth to keep you safe. Now truth is all that holds me. If I had spoken, I'd hold you longer. Be it love is a home with unlocked doors there. Too late to turn our orbits back. Too late to call this distance fear. Now I walk past that bench in twilight. Quiet rooms trail me like old ghosts. I don't blame you, I miss us. Parallel hearts that never learned to bend. We loved each other, but never in time. Fading light spills over our lost years. Every might have been hums under my skin. I whisper goodbye to the life we almost had. I carry your echo, but not your weight. We loved each other, but never in time. I leave our photograph behind, still warm in memory. Night rain crawls down the window glass. Quiet room, my cold handshake. Your side of the bed stays smooth. Echoed laughs, drifting, fading light. We try to fold to wrong-shaped lives. Pulled tight till the seams came apart. We loved each other, love slipped through like water through my open hands. Unreturned calls fill our marked days. I waited, you did not come back. We loved each each other, love slipped through. You dreamed of roots and soft dawn, sunlit porch, warm out slow years. I chased streets with no set name, restless maps pulled me from home. We pressed our days in a one-thin page. It tore where our silence grew heavy. We loved each other, love slipped through. Suitcase opened by the empty doorway, photograph shaking in my small hands. If I had spoken, you might have stayed. We loved each other, love slipped through. You stood there with trembling breath held, eyes like night, rain about to fall. I wish we were our own storm. Prepared love was the one thing we lost. Both the door clicked soft, the world stayed loud. My fault, echo down quiet rooms. Now this bed keeps your missing weight. Moonlight crawls where your shadow slept. I breathe your name into the dark, knowing some bridges burn without flames. We loved each other, love slipped through. I touched the space your body once warmed. Too late to mend what distance wanted. I would have held you longer than fear, yet dawn still comes on our undone truth. We loved each other, love slipped through. In fading light, I keep the ghost and through.
Night rain runs down the cracked glass. City hum hides under the drizzle. Fading light crawls across this room. Your lost laugh hangs in quiet air. Two lives so close, still never the same. I thought love could close that space. We loved each other, but we didn't fit. Cold hands reached across that fading light. Empty doorways waited for your soft key. I waited, you didn't come back. We loved each
each other, but we didn't fit. The months turned like thin worn pages. Your voice shook naming all your storms. You chased bright streets in distant towns. I stood still, watching you vanish. Two lives so close, still drifting apart. I thought love could still hold you. We loved each other, but we didn't fit. Your tired smile broke on the street lamp glow. Each soft word a small, sharp truth. If I had spoken, held you longer. We loved each other, but we didn't fit. The goodbye came quiet under weak light. No slam doors, just slow retreating steps. Love is not always enough, you whispered. Hey, we were right, and still we were wrong. Both photographs shaking in my late night hands. Your shadow lost in the pull-up streets. Now days pass pale through this window. Quiet rooms echo with what we missed. My fault lives small in each still breath. I keep you close where you don't belong. We loved each other, but we didn't fit. Night rain writes your name on the glass. Unreturned calls ring out in my chest. I would have held you through all that pull. I hope you found what I could not give. We loved each other, but we didn't fit. In the end, love stayed. We simply couldn't stay together.
City lights tremble like distant stars. Cold hands rest on the rooftop edge. Night wind slips through broken rails. I taste your name in the dark. Empty doorways wait below. Soft night rain listens. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I loved you enough to let you go. Fading light on our fragile plane. Two soft voices never in tune. My trembling breath lost in your silence. I loved you enough to let you go. Quiet rooms, old echoes of your laugh. Photographs shaking in my small hand. Unreturned calls ringing my chest. I waited, you didn't come back. Trace old words, night rain at the window. If I had spoken, could we be here? I loved you enough to let you go. Too thin lines drifting out of reach. You needed roots, I was all
dawn spills gray across the roofs. The city waits, I stay half gone. I feel the loss more than the fall. I hold regret like a worn out prayer. I loved you enough to let you go. Night rain dries on this rusted rail. If I had stayed, you would have broken. If you had stayed, I would have drowned. We were a puzzle with missing pieces. I loved you enough to let you go. Somewhere you heal and I learn to stay alone. Night rain slides down the cafe glass. Old coffee breath hangs in the air. Cold hands wrapped around this chip cup. Fading light paints ghosts in your chair. I waited here, you didn't come back. Every trembling breath tastes like your name. I loved you enough to let you go. Photograph shaking inside my worn mind. Empty doorway still hold your soft shape. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I loved you enough to let you go. Soft dawns where you woke before me. Your steady breath warm on my neck. Our hands met slow in the dark. Two quiet hearts scared to speak. Waited there, it waited there. Trembling breath breaks in my chest. I loved you enough to let you go. Street lights smear through the wet window. Unreturned calls ring on in my head. My fault, hasn't words left unsaid. I loved you enough to let you go. Last night was calm, almost kind. No raised voice, just fading light between us. Your eyes held a soft, tired question. Love is not always meant to stay. You stepped out the door, closed like winter. Silence fell, did not chase. Now I sit where our story started. Quiet rooms echo with your missing laugh. Some wounds stay open to guard the hope. I carry you gently, but not home. I loved you enough to let you go. I would have held you longer in night rain If I had spoken, begged you to stay, still our puzzle edges never quite fit. So I keep your shadow, release your face. I loved you enough to let you go.
Night rain on the fog glass, empty booth, one cold cup left. Your ghost sits across from me, soft laugh caught in fading light. I trace the ring your hand once worn, trembling breath shakes where your name lived. We were a perfect kind of broken, two trains on tracks that never crossed. I waited while your unreturned calls echoed. Love was full, the timing was hollow. We were a perfect kind of broken. Missed calls stacked like unread days, quiet rooms learned our secret words, photographs shaking in my weekends. I see us, edges that never fit. I count the nights your chair stayed empty, trembling breath holds what I never said. We were a perfect kind of broken, closing dreams far in every morning. I waited through each fading light. Love stayed, but the world refused. We were a perfect kind of broken. If I had spoken, would you stay? I would have held you longer tonight. We loved hard, the hours loved no one. Love without time is a slow goodbye. Your soft voice still says it had to be. My fault hangs in the quiet air. Now I see love is not enough. Our hearts were right, our days were wrong. I grieve the man who believed us. He walks out, leaves your shadow inside. We were a perfect kind of broken. Hands reached out, the clocks turned away. I waited, you didn't come back. Cold hands learn how to let go. My fault lives in each quiet room.
share tonight. Late light on rain-marked glass, cold hands wrapped round this cup. Your laugh once filled these rooms, now every chair feels hollow. If I had spoken when you were here, would your eyes have stayed on mine? Some love lives in almost and after. I waited, you didn't come back. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Night rain blurs your name on my phone. Some love lives in almost and after. Burned and broke on distance, unreturned calls, flights I never took. Two lives pulled by strange moons, our plans fell through thin air. If I had begged you not to leave, would our hearts have learned one city? Some love lives in almost and after. I waited, the days forgot your voice. Quiet rooms grew loud with a what if. Fading light crawled across your letters. Some love lives in almost and after. Small cabin in snow, your trembling breath warm on my neck. You whisper time can't find us here, but dawn still dragged us back apart. We loved each other, my mind repeats, yet our hearts stayed strangers in cities. Now I trace your missing shape in air. Empty doorways echo soft with your name. My fault lives in all I left unsaid. Love was not enough to mend miles. Some love lives in almost and after. I waited beneath this gray sky alone. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. Night rain hides my tears on the street. Our story blooms only in lost corners. Some love lives in almost and after. darkens the pier beneath me. Fading light sinks over this small town. Your perfume clings to the damp air, cold hands remember your last salt. We chase time on trembling weekends and calls, always almost meeting, always somehow missing. I loved you enough to lose. Empty doorways haunt my waking dreams. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. If I had spoken, would you stay? I loved you enough to lose you. Your world burned bright in distant streets. Mine stayed here, slow and low. We carved thin hours from warm days. 2 clocks ticking out of tune. We bent our days till both hearts ached. Always almost touching, always still apart. I loved you enough to lose you. Choir homes echo within my lap. Unreturned calls ring in my chest. If I had begged, would you break? I loved you enough to lose you. That last night, no one raised voices, just trembling breath over cooling coffee cups. Your eyes held every unsent letter. You whispered love can move every road. I walked home before dawn, streets holding breath. Some tides pull harder than our hearts. Now I trace your absence in still air, the fading light on walls we never shared. My fault, I thought love could anchor. I let you go and stayed behind. I loved you enough to lose you. Night rain hides the salt on my face. If I had spoken, held you longer, would wrong life still feel this right? I waited, you didn't come back. I loved you enough to lose you. I closed that soft door again, alone tonight. Night rain blurs the distant city light. Cold hands wrap around this chipped cup. Your name sits quiet on my tongue. Old photographs shaking in my mind. I waited at so many empty doorways alone. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We loved, but we weren't meant to stay. Fading light on that last street corner. Your trembling breath said the words for me. My fault was silence dressed up as hope. We loved but we weren't meant to stay. Rooftop heat, our skin in soft dust. Lazy clouds drifted over our small world. Unreturned calls gather like dark clouds. You smile but your eyes look gone. I waited inside those growing quiet rooms. If I had spoken, held you much longer. We loved but we weren't meant to stay. Two rivers close, never touching the sea. Your last touch felt already like leaving. I swallowed the words, let the night choose. We loved but we weren't meant to stay. Days bled thin, the silence grew louder. Every missed call carved deeper small wounds. I rewrote endings on fog window glass. Some love is a beautiful sadness. We were love written in pencil. Our lives became the slow eraser. Now I walk past your old street slow. Each step counts one more quiet truth. You were home, just not my forever. I loved you most by letting go. We loved but we weren't meant to stay. I see you free in some kind of light. My fault stays here, soft and breathing. I hold our ghost like a folded letter. No anger left, only a gentle lay. We loved but we weren't meant to stay. In this fading room, I thank you and grieve quiet. City moon on my dim wall, cold hands on an empty mug. Your life lives in quiet rooms. We never fit that small frame. Night rain whispers through the closed window pane. I mouth your name, no sound comes back. I would've held you longer if I had spoken when you stayed. Photographs shaking in my late hands, fading light on our bent promises. So I would've held you longer. Maple leaves fell soft that first day. Your smile broke years of gray. Our clocks never learn one time. Unreturned calls stacked like old mail. Night rain taps on the same. Will pain, I say your name. The walls stay would've held you longer when your suitcase brushed our tired bed. Your trembling breath said more than words. Empty doorways learned our last goodbye. I would've held you longer. We packed our days into one small bag. My faults are heavy between each fold. I waited, you didn't come back. Love is a moment that won't stay. Too late to stitch our cracked hearts. The echo of your steps still rings. Weeks blur, your ghost walks these halls. I reach for my phone then stop. The park stands bare, leaves gone silent. I learned to breathe inside this loss. I would've held you longer. Now night rain sounds like your soft voice. Cold hands trace dust on your old cup. Fading light forgives what we both were. Two hearts in love, wrong direction. I would've held you longer. In this quiet room, I finally let you go. Night rain slides down the cafe glass. City lights blur like an old film. Your chair sits still across from me. Gold hands wrap round my trembling breath. I trace your name in the water streaks. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We loved each other. The space stayed wider. Your laughter lives in these quiet rooms. Photographs shaking when the trains pass. I waited, you didn't come back. We loved each other. Space stayed wider. Suitcase by the door that gray morning. Your eyes searched through my silent face. Words I needed froze against my tongue. You looked past me towards some brighter coast. You held the handle while I held my breath. If I had spoken, time might have been. We loved each other. The space stayed wider. Unreturned calls hang like low dark clouds. Fading light pools where your shadow fell. I would have held you longer that day. We loved each other. The space stayed wider. Days move on, the clock stays slow. I drink your ghost in the window glare. The bed is wide, I sleep one side, it's not the leaving, it's the remain. I talk to air where your hair once brushed. My fault sits quiet but never sleeps. Empty doorways breathe when the night deepens. Your soft voice comes back as a blur. I see our worlds like two lost trains, passing close enough to feel the wind. We loved each other, the space stayed wider. I walked this city, you chased the tide. Our distant lights never learned to me. If I had spoken, would it change now? Some love stays safer inside the dark. We loved each other, the space stayed wider. I let you go, but the echo stays. Night rain blurs the red street lights. Your laughter haunts the crosswalk lines. Cold hands hide deep in my coat. I watch the doorways, you stay gone. Every unreturned call hangs in this air. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We loved, we tried, I stayed behind. Fading light on your pale wet face. Your trembling breath said more than words. My fault sits quiet between each step. We loved, we tried, I stayed behind. Once shared dreams on this same street. Your small hand fits so short. Now photographs shaking in my mind. Each bright edge cut by night rain. Every word grew colder across that ocean. If I had spoken, would you have turned? We loved, we tried, I stayed behind. You walked away through empty doorways. I waited there, you didn't come back. Too late to mend those separate worlds. We loved, we tried, I stayed behind. I taste your name in quiet rooms. The bed remembers your fading warmth. I hold that last sad smile inside. But your love is a home we outgrow. I was the stranger in your life, still calling ghosts that will not answer. I see now how our edges fail. Two small lives pulled by different tides. My fall was hope held far too long. I learned some stories end in rain. We loved, we tried, I stayed behind. You shadow slips through each passing window. I walk this city with your silence, trembling breath, counting all my wrong turns. I carry us like a quiet wound. We loved, we tried, I stayed behind. I walk on alone, but your rain stays. Late autumn light on this quiet room, fading like paint's long pale shadows. Empty cup, cold hands on the rim. Your lost laugh still haunts this place. You fit so soft inside these four walls, but not in the life I dragged outside. We were a story in the margin, photographs shaking in my tired hands. I waited, you didn't come back. If I had spoken, would you stay? We were a story in the margins. Your last goodbye shook the thin air. Trembling breath hid the truth we knew. Paper boats made from our small promises. Night rain drowned them in separate streets. You tried to fold into my restless plans, but our threads pulled loose in the dark. We were a story in the margins. Quiet rooms hold the words I swallowed. Too late to bridge that deep distance. If I had spoken, held you longer. We were a story in the margins. The door creaked once, then you were gone. Your eyes fading light in the hallway. Love was real, timing broken. Love is not enough to stay put. Unreturned calls echo in my chest. I walk past empty doorways like graves. Days blur to weeks, frost on the glass. Old songs scrape raw edges of missing. My fault hangs heavy in each still night. I see now we were a beautiful misfit. We were a story in the margins. Two quiet hearts in wrong seasons. I waited, you learned to stop waiting. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now our names fade like late dust light. We were a story in the margin. Whisper your name to the dark, then sleep.